Welcome to Luminaries of the Spindleverse, everyone. I don't know why I wasn't as prepared as I should have been, but I'm not. My name is Emily. I am the GM of tonight's session, but the real stars are this amazing cast. So let's introduce them. B, do you want to start us off today?
Perhaps. My name is B. My pronouns are they, them. You can follow me on Twitter as @B_Zelda, and I am here to grace you all with the presence of Martha. And Martha just, she's a transfer student. She's really been doing her best here, and she just has these cursed knitting needles, of which one I'm missing. Here we go. Can never go too far without these knitting needles, and she's just doing her best to help out her new acquaintances. What's that? Yeah, they're not friends yet.
Amazing. Will, tell us about yourself and your character.
Hey everybody, I am Will. I'm a guy, and I have he/him pronouns, and I am playing James, who is the hall monitor of our group, and probably of any group that he's a part of, I would imagine. And yeah. Well, we can leave it at that.
Hey, Bill.
Hi, I'm Bill. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Come in. Take a seat. I'm a podcaster and other stuff. You can find all the stuff I do in various places. You've heard the spiel already. And I'm playing Blandish. Blandish is a small 4-foot person covered in jumpers, so they look lovely and roly-poly and fun. And Blandish is everybody's friend. No one takes them too seriously, but everybody likes talking to weird old Blandish. How old's Blandish? Nobody knows.
Has anybody ever known? Other than your parents.
Presumably Blandish is keeping count, maybe.
Okay.
Is it important to Blandish to keep count?
No, just something to do to pass the time.
We're going to
count once a year.
Yeah, that's not hard. Every day you just add 1 to the number of days that you've been alive.
I'm bored. What will I do today? I'm going to add 1 day to my age.
You're gonna peel all the jumpers off, and you slice them open like an orange, and it's just the 3 mice inside, like operating like a robot.
All along, it was those mice.
Blandish is canonically that small alien from Men in Black that pilots the person from inside their head.
Get it. Steven, tell us about yourself and your character.
Hi, I'm Steven Fishback. I was on the TV show Survivor twice. I've also played other games in a public way, and I typically lose. I am playing this now, very fun, as the character Magic Miracle Mike. And he is a professor at the school who is very crotchety and frustrated. He idolizes the past eras of the school, and is very frustrated and put upon to have to be dealing with all of these initiates and novices.
All right. PG, this is your channel, but in case we have new viewers, who are you? And what is your character like?
Yes, hi. This is my stream, and I'm usually here every Sunday hosting Survivor game nights where I have a bunch of other survivors. Oh, and I was on Survivor one of the seasons with Steven, even though we never actually had a chance to play together on it. But I host game nights every Sunday with a bunch of survivors. We play different hidden strategy, hidden role games like Werewolf and a Secret Hitler, things like that. And I play Queenie, who is kind of a wild child. She is super reckless and adventurous, and she is always followed by her little cat Butter, who helps her out with various chores. And her superpower is these little voodoo dolls that she can use to kind of manipulate and influence people. Oh, and apparently in the future, there is an entire museum dedicated to her where she has 4 arms.
It was a wild adventure. That's for sure.
And to be specific, that was 4 arms, not that she has 4 arms, which is very normal in that network area.
An important distinction, yes. Okay, my name again is Emily. I am part of Level 1 Geek. We just hit affiliate today on
congrats.
Twitch. Yes, so that's very exciting. Thanks to everyone who has supported us and who may be watching. Really appreciate you all.
That's
Including
fantastic.
people from here. Yeah, thank you. But we want to play our game. So let's go ahead and do that. I have a little written blurb to get us into the scene, the feel of the world that we are playing in. So I'm going to go ahead and read that, and we will kick this off. The Spindleverse is vast. It doesn't refer to just a world, but to the expanse of time that has happened, is happening, and will happen. Specific events are fixed, immobile, knotted into the fabric of reality. However, between those events, gods and acolytes can slip between the threads, knitting repairs or weaving new stories. On the surface, the world may look like yours and mine. Oceans are blue, land sprawls in ungainly patterns across the surface, but the continents are broken up by the land the people have given to the gods. Land that has risen to the sky, crowned with castles and teeming with acolytes, rushing about to do the bidding of the gods. They live above the modern world, some close to the earth, others soaring so high they are but a silhouette against the clouds. A marvel, a wonder, coloring the world with their magics and style. But style has a tendency to go out of fashion. Being discarded or forgotten results in a god vanishing from existence. Luckily, the gods have their tricks. Every floating castle has a portal. It may look like an arch, a doorway, a circle on the floor, but they allow acolytes to pass through time, rejuvenating their memory, as long as they don't fiddle with the static events. Pantheons aren't restricted to cultures any longer. Instead, they are clustered by expertise, and our story focuses on the textile pantheon. The textile pantheon is made up of weavers, needleworkers, knitters, and so on. Their castles are a sort of university that allow acolytes to learn the art of their craft, as well as keep their gods and goddesses' memory alive. In this day of modern looms and sewing machines, the School of the Loom and the Needlers' Academy are both wildly successful and fiercely competitive, each certain that they are more essential than the other.
You guys made a
But
deal
bad
with the
luck
devil
has
in a
fallen
sense.
upon the School of the Loom. The marriage between magic and machine that kept them aloft has broken down, and crash landing was too much for the old castle to bear. It shattered, taking with it centuries of memories. Now the acolytes and goddesses have relocated to another abandoned castle, one that needs fixing up before it will take to the air once more. Last time, our story began with the horrific news of a lost pantheon, the pantheon of knitting. A shock to the community. The god or goddess's name was forgotten, and with it brought a grinding halt to the repairs of the world. The day only got worse when the School of the Loom was attacked, their yarns set ablaze, and their portal half sewn shut. Late to the scene, but armed with information, Mike and Blandish arrived with an old tome depicting the fall of the past pantheon, a fall that mirrored the step of tonight's events. Without the yarn, the School of the Loom won't be able to access their magics. Without the portal, they will no longer be able to access their source of power. The depictions of the past reveal the past culprit was discovered by using a mirror, an ancient artifact since broken down and spread out across time. The acolytes of the Loom must now find those pieces and restore the artifact and discover who was responsible for the attack. Their first stop was in the future, at a museum for Queendie. This strange building was a peek into the mind of this woman, maddening visuals and forearm portraits of the girl that we know today. After obtaining the frame, they learned that they returned to their time, to growing suspicions of Professor Pagno. Will we find out what his deal is? What will happen when the group returns to James's near future timeline? All right, so we are here. We are approaching the portal, and it has opened. A tapestry has unfurled to the near future, and James, you're in the lead. What does it look like as you start to walk down this path?
I'm going to say it is a hallway lined with books on both sides. Completely jam-packed shelves full of books. Most of them have the word law or rules on them.
Yes.
And at the end of this long hallway is a simple door labeled Keep Out.
Do you?
I mean, it's James. I guess that's where our journey ends.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're done here. Wrap it up.
Turn around, guys. Sorry.
No, this is my place. If I say you can go in, you can go in.
Perfect.
Yeah.
The door creaks open, and you guys are in a familiar place. This academy, in fact.
You guys made a deal with the devil
It's
in
a little
sense.
more fixed up. And James, how near future are we? Is it a week later? Is it a year?
I don't know if I don't recall what year we're supposed to be, but we talked about this was going to be graduation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure.
Let's say it's a month.
Oh,
Okay.
Are you close? Are you
That's
close
very
to
weird.
graduating?
Sure.
It,
Yeah.
it can be longer if you're not
2
close to
months?
graduating. It can be a year.
Yeah, I think that's good.
A year?
A year
Okay,
maybe
cool.
makes sense if Martha is a new transfer student.
True.
that'd be
I mean, I
that'd be
don't have
really
to-
rude.
Transfer at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, we don't have to
At
be
least
the
gives you
same
some
year
time to
either.
graduate.
But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So a year has passed. The halls are fixed up. They're cleaner at least than they were, and you can feel the unmistakable trembling of you guys passing through the sky.
Oh, wait.
And,
No,
yeah.
don't wait.
Okay. Are you sure?
We can wait.
What was the state of our castle?
You guys were
before?
landed.
I know we were. Yeah, we weren't flying, were we?
You're not flying then.
So we succeeded. We've done it. All right. We fixed the castle. Everything's good.
Our work here is done. We
All
can
right.
go back.
See ya.
Yeah, we're
Thank you
good.
so much for coming,
Wow.
joining us for the stream. It's been a lot of fun.
No.
And I'll see you next time.
Great.
That's not how time travel works. We still have to go through with this. But if we find ourselves, we can ask ourselves how we did it.
Oh, I think that's brilliant. That also sounds like it would cause a lot of chaos.
As you guys walk down the halls, you pass the familiar opening of the cafeteria, and up on the screen there is a TV, and it's playing over across what looks like a trial, and you guys see Martha on screen.
This tracks. This seems
Yeah.
to make perfect sense.
And she is explaining why it was acceptable for her to put the silencing mask on an innocent aide who is actually crying in the background with the mask still attached to her face.
You know, the argument to now, Martha, she's going to look at the TV. Yeah, she makes a really good sound argument. She could have just come to me and asked for help.
Yeah. A student passing by looks to Martha and then to the screen and back to Martha.
Oh, my hair is much shorter now.
Okay.
Like that much.
Blandish quickly says, well, isn't it strange seeing your distant cousin on television? Gartha? What do you think, Gartha? It's quite strange to see your cousin on TV.
Yes. Me and my knitting
Yeah.
needles agree.
That's what I think, and my name isn't Grandish.
That sounds right,
the
Grandish.
student quickens their step and just leaves.
Whew, that was a close one.
Wow, what quick thinking.
Oh, I took some improv classes.
It's so gratifying to know that justice will be done to every single one of you.
would you like me to knit something for you, Magic Mike?
Nope, we're good. Let's. Okay. What are we looking? Can someone remind? My short-term memory is terrible. Can someone remind me what we're looking for?
James should know.
Since I
Yes, James, tell me.
Glass this time.
Glass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So we're looking for a lot. Based on the shape of the frame that we found earlier, do we know, is the glass like an interestingly identifiable shape, or is it just like it's an oval?
It's a rectangle.
Ah.
It's not even an oval.
Wow.
An oval's more interesting than this rectangle.
Blandis starts tapping on all the windows. Is this it? Maybe it's this one.
Now,
Well,
as you guys... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh. I was just going to say we have to find it, but there has to be a way to find... Remember, didn't we, like... Could we use your cat again?
Oh, yes, because Butter can sense the time disturbances.
Yeah, Butter.
Okay, good, because I was about to go find Queen Bee and tell her what a great job she's doing.
I don't know why you wouldn't ask yourself. Let's go to my office. He'll be there. We'll ask him how we solve this problem, and then we just retrace our steps.
That is a question. What is our current policy on contacting future selves?
Well, if we do,
is it A-okay or is it time rifty?
It's a gray area, I guess. It's okay as long as your future self knows that you're going to be there.
Right, which they will.
I mean, they must know. They just went through this.
Right.
Should we try Butter first before we go?
Oh.
Professor
Wait
Mike.
a minute.
Here?
You see Mr. Professor Pano walking towards you.
Oh, get him. Get him.
Your mind could explode. Never mind.
We all turn around. I turn around and hide.
Mine could explode. Panya, what's going on?
Oh, what are you talking about? I've been looking everywhere for you. You're supposed to give me the book.
The book. I'm supposed to give you the book. Why?
What do you mean, why?
What do you mean, why? I mean, what do I mean?
We talked about this earlier. You're supposed to lend me the book so I can have it restored.
I remember this conversation very well and very explicitly, but I don't think you remember it, and I'm curious, what your perception of the conversation was.
I don't have time for your games. And he holds a hand out for the book.
You're going to have time for these games. I'm going to need this book just very briefly. And hey, do you know...
You have a graduation to get to. Let me just repair the book and I'll give it back to you after the graduation.
I think I need this book right now. He starts to fiddle with his tapestries, threateningly.
Should we make it?
How do you threateningly fiddle with the tapestry?
Yes.
Oh,
What do you look like?
He's misunderstanding your point. I don't need those tapestries. I need that one. And he points to the big, thick tome underneath your arm.
And this is the book. He's asking for the book with all the information.
One of the pages torn out.
Oh my God! I just have no. Yeah, fine. I mean, I briefly look over the details, but just we've got the pages, right? We've got the 2 pages.
You've got 2 of them, yeah.
Yeah.
You have
okay.
2 pages ripped out.
Oh, so we don't have the 3rd page. So I rip out the
We're
3rd.
gonna need to get this book back.
What?
The 3rd page is still in the book.
Yeah.
All right. I open the book, rip out the 3rd page, and then I give him the book.
What are you doing? The whole point is that I fixed the book.
This is really a miss. But
Okay.
we read the page. I read the page. Hold on.
Martha?
No,
this is
Listen,
Gartha.
my name is Gartha.
Yes, very often confused, but not the same.
Mm-hmm. Everybody in my family looks the same. That's what my knitting needle said.
I have heard stranger things here.
They're the nurse joys of the Spindleverse.
So many worlds are colliding in my head right now. It's fine.
Oh, I'm already keeping track of the fact that we're going to a graduation. Martha is on trial and needs amnesty, and hopefully fixing this mirror will restore the balance. So we're on the road for some adventure zoning as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, are we trying to keep him from taking it? Can we just...
Well, I think if you give it... Presumably he's trying to take future book, which will have already had the third page taken out, so he might be trying to put it back. I think this is a good... I think keep the third page and give him the book.
That's my thought too, which is
I think you've done the right thing.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
It's like, this is as far as it goes, Panyo.
No, we can't leave. We can't leave something here that doesn't belong.
Oh, you're right. We
yet.
can't leave the book.
Back.
All right, we have to kill Ponyo.
Oh.
Everybody, roll.
No,
Is there
you
like
can't
a?
kill him?
Yeah.
Oh, we can't kill Ponyo.
Excuse me? At this point, I don't know what type of game playing. James, I expected more from you. And he reaches out and takes the book from Mike, and he's reaching for the third page.
Oh no!
I will give this back to you after the ceremony.
I mean, I guess we could
Grab
wait.
it from him? Can I grab it and run?
No. Let's get the mirror, and then we have a book heist. We're
Yes.
gonna get that book back.
We like the sound of that.
All right. We find the mirror, then it's a book heist.
Are you just like saying this all right in front of him?
Well, that was in character voice, so I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah.
Professor, could you come here for a second?
Which professor? Me or him?
I am quite busy, James. I'm sure we can talk later.
But Professor, this is really important.
James, today is your day. You are important, but I'm afraid that we'll have to wait.
I still think we should wrap him in a tapestry. It's the obvious solution to this problem.
That's my favorite option. I could always poke out his lungs so he doesn't talk as much.
Let's try the wrapping in the tapestry first.
Okay.
Can I voodoo him now? Now can I voodoo him?
With a deep sigh, he's going to walk away.
We'll get him. We'll get him later.
Does he have the book? Do we have the book?
He has the book. We have the page.
Oh, he tried to take the page. Was he not successful?
Oh, I didn't. I mean, I resist. I resist his
You
taking.
resist him taking the page?
Yeah, I crumple it up into a ball and shove it into my pocket.
Professor, we actually needed that for our graduation project, and it's supposed to help us with that. Actually, we need that to graduate.
This is an extracurricular activity. It's been approved by the headmaster. This is way above your pay grade, Panyo.
We're on the same pay grade.
Take that to work on me, Mike. It is by the headmaster's decree that the book get repaired.
We'll repair it right after this.
Fine. Here's my concern. It's that you might go into the future, be somebody else, and then be a huge problem for me down the line. That's my concern.
How many more?
A very reasonable concern.
Until you retire?
I think we got to give him the book and heist it back later.
All right. We give him the page.
Thank you. And he like very purposefully spreads it back out. This old, crumpled,
So crinkled.
delicate paper.
Can I quickly turn to one of my little mouseketeers, this one here, and say, quickly, jump onto his coat and follow him, so that you could be my eyes and ears on the inside, and send him to tail Ponyo.
100%. So he's on the coat, or is he just skittering on the ground behind him?
It just like climbs into his coat and sits into a pocket, like a
Perfect.
cute little pocket mouse.
I've always wanted a pocket mouse. Why not?
Well, now you do.
Yep, he's walking away with your mouse in his pocket.
Great.
What would you guys like to do now?
Should we send Butter out to look for temporal disturbances, or?
I reckon Butter's a good first step.
All right, let's do that. So I take Butter and I'm like, go find the disturbance, Butter.
Butter leaps from your arms, runs down the hall, just immediately, full pace.
Okay, let's go, guys.
Oh,
We'll
yes.
run off after her.
Yeah, let's chase Butter. Butter?
Butter.
The
Singular piece of butter.
stone walls are just reflecting the sounds of your guys' footsteps as you all chase after this cat. And quickly, Butter stops at a door and scratches at it.
All right, I just
Do we-
fling myself in.
Well, just quickly, do we recognize the door? Like, this is our school. Do we know what this is the door to?
Yeah, you do know what this is the door to. This is the door to the where you guys all store all the acolyte robes you're wearing.
The Hall
That
of
can
Mirrors.
time travel in.
Okay. Well, that's good. That means that a big rectangle of glass will probably stand out. Are we allowed in? Is that against the rules
Yeah,
or
you can
pro rules?
absolutely go in.
Okay.
Anybody can grab you some time travel in.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
It's literally like a coat closet, but just with time travel robes.
Oh, so this is like short circuiting Butter, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So not.
Do we think that the mirror is definitely in here, or is this whole thing just a room full of time travel residue that's distracted a cat, and the mirror might be somewhere else?
That's my
You
job.
can search it if you want,
Yeah.
but
We search
I mean,
it.
we
I'm
could spend at
fully
least some time
coated
searching it.
everywhere. I'm covered in like a pile of coats and dust.
I
yeah,
swear, like a big rectangle of glass isn't going to be too hard to find if it's in a coat room.
no, it won't be hard to find. And you guys search it quickly, pushing all this fabric aside. You don't find anything.
Do any of the? I mean, where are the windows in this place? Are there any windows that look funny or anything?
Yes,
There's
tap
windows,
the windows,
all
James.
over this place.
Oh,
no.
lovely.
It's like an old, like it's almost like a blend between modern and old. So there's a lot of new installs of windows into the stone of this castle.
So, do we take Butter around smelling windows, or?
Well, Mike had a suggestion earlier, didn't you?
Back to the
Find us.
Let's go find us. I know that I'm going to be in my office before big graduation. I'm always in my office. I'm always very stressed out. We know what you got. We you know young James. You got to assume he's valedictorian. We maybe preparing for his speech. Got a lot of options here.
Right. So you can't talk to yourself, but one of us could talk to you.
Ah. Who do you
I like that.
Who do you like the least?
I mean, how can I choose? Oh God, you're all terrible. You're all terrible. But I mean, we know that Gartha is a criminal to be, and yeah, but James, I feel like has got a lot of, trust. We'll trust him to do the right thing.
That sounds right to me.
Okay, that is your job. What will we do?
Wait, I guess.
Yes, we'll wait. And I'm going to turn over and whisper to Queen D, we're going to go exploring.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So we're gonna try and find Miracle. Gotta
Okay.
find a miracle.
Gotta find
The
there.
older version of the older miracle.
Hey, where are you looking? And who all is going to go look for Miracle?
This sounded like the
nothing.
classic party split
It did sound like a
Of-
party.
of Blandish and James following the rules,
You get to bump.
while Martha and Greendie go off and do
Gartha,
their own
Gartha,
thing.
and Greedy.
Can I go in disguise to Can I join them in disguise?
Sure. How are you disguising yourself?
I'm gonna,
terrible.
wrap another robe around my, or just pull my own robe just so
That's
that I
probably not a great idea, Professor. You should maybe just keep an eye on these two and make sure they don't do something stupid.
Okay, you're right. Well,
Yeah, why don't you go join the cool side of this party split? And us nerds will go and talk to Magic Mike.
All right, then I'll. All right, I guess I'm like following along like begrudgingly with the cool kids.
Okay.
Here, take this skateboard and you'll look cool and young.
Yeah.
I'm just running around with Butter, like holding her up to like every pane of glass. This is the one. This is the one.
Okay. You guys are well. Let's go to the people who are looking for Magic Mike first. Magic Miracle Mike. Miracle Magic Mike. Nice to find. Where are you looking?
I think probably start with his office.
That seems fair to me.
His office is completely wiped out. There's nothing in there.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
dang! He either got a promotion or something terrible happened.
That is like a. This does that bode well.
Could we go to admin? Maybe ask about staff rosters or things like that?
Yes,
Go to the
that's
front
what we
desk.
should do. We should definitely go. We should find someone in charge and ask them.
Who's the
James-
principal of the school?
James, are your parents living?
Sure.
Okay. You hear a motherly voice behind you.
Uh,
James, please.
Did it to yourself.
Bob?
She's walking down the hall towards you. Tell me what she looks like.
She is 24
feet tall.
Made of flame.
Made of pure flame. Welcome, James. It's your mother speaking.
James's mother has very thick glasses. She has a very similar hairstyle to James, kind of a slicked down, and you can tell that the hair was once dark, but it's now, pepper gray, right? With a little bit of dark still to it. But she is also dressed impeccably, meaning really stodgy looking, much like James. And she, she's not a large woman, but she is an imposing woman.
James, where is your tuxedo?
Bob,
Stand up straight and do not stammer.
I am standing straight, mother. This is how I stand.
And the tuxedo? You must answer all of the questions at once, James.
It's with the cleaners.
The
I have to
cleaners.
pick it up. Yes.
The cleaners.
Yes.
Yes, I'm sorry. That was my fault. I spilled gravy on it.
How could you do such a thing?
Well, I was so shocked
What
by the
is your
sheer
name?
talent of your son when he gave his practice speech for as valedictorian, I'm hoping. And I said, "Whoa, that's amazing!" And the gravy I was holding spilled onto his jacket, and he very dutifully got it cleaned because, as James knows, presentation is the first step to presence.
That is very
My name is
well put.
Brandish, by the way.
James, you should be more like your friend Grandish. And Grandish, I'm sure that you are covering the cost of this cleaning.
Oh yes.
Well, come along. Let's go pick it
100%.
up.
Gradish is a good friend, mother. Well, what would we have to?
I have rented a flying killer whale. Let us go.
You did? Oh,
It's the Cadillac of flying services, sweetheart.
that is so exciting. I am very looking forward to the time when I get to ride the flying killer whale. But let's. Well,
Stammering does not become a man of presence.
yes, mother. I have something I have to attend to. You'll forgive me if I am not impolite by expressing it in more detail, but I will return, and then we can go and fetch the suit, and I will change and be ready.
How long will this take you?
29 minutes.
All right, I have my clock set for 29 minutes, and I will meet you where? Outside?
Yes.
Tick tock. She turns on her heel and strides away with purpose. While this is happening, let's flash back over to the other group.
Wait, just really quickly.
Oh, yes.
I get another mouse. Okay, you go with her, and every 13 minutes, add 5 minutes to that little clock. Buy some extra time. Just keep pushing it forward. Every few minutes,
Specific,
add a
so
minute.
precise.
Just keep going. And so just give us as long as you can. Okay, I'll go.
Perfect.
Is your mouse named Korok?
No.
No, that's ridiculous.
Oh, incredible. All right. So let's flash back over to the group. What are you guys doing when they walk away?
Okay, so my knitting needles might have suggested smashing all the glass.
I disagree. I disagree with that proposal.
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah.
Do we have any other options? I could crush all the glass.
I mean, we know that you get tried. We know that bad things happen to you, and
I mean,
we
bad is
also know.
subjective.
Well, right. But we also know that has to happen. That these things happen, and that the school is floating. So I'm not going to intervene here. You do whatever you want.
Okay, Queen D.
I'm meanwhile running around. I'm
Still?
still Butter's kind of like this, and like I'm just like holding her up to every class, like this one, you see it here, and it's not working so far. Because this castle is just filled with temporal imbalances everywhere.
But Martha?
I don't remember
Jilly
your
is
name.
standing right behind you, eyes wide with shock.
Hello, acquaintance student.
Martha, I tried so hard to get you out. I have a blog that's called Free Martha, and I'm so glad it worked. Can I give you a hug?
I regret to inform you that my name is Gartha, and I am Martha's
What?
cousin.
Well, you smell exactly like how I remember Martha spelling.
We
Fill
wear
your face.
the same
Sorry.
clothing. I just like to borrow her socks sometimes. Would you like to take my sock? I'm gonna give her my sock. I knitted it myself.
Just pull your shoe off and hand her a sock?
Yeah.
Wow! I don't really know what to do with this.
I think you should go with the sock far. How long? How far? Far, far away.
Martha used to talk to knitting needles. She leaves, ugly cry.
I'm gonna put my shoe back on.
Okay.
Well, Free Martha, Martha, you're a revolutionary.
Mike, do you know the rules of time travel?
Not well. No.
Okay. Okay. If your character would not know the rules of time travel, we will move on.
Oh.
Yeah. Mike is I've been sort of skirting around it, but he's very disconnected from time travel and you know, knitting in general. He's
Prefers to study it, not practice it.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to do before I switch back to James?
Queen D, have you had any luck? Perhaps if I knitted Butter a little hat, that it would help.
Ooh, maybe it would help. I think, should we try to find our new selves and question them?
Do you think it would cause an explosion?
Probably.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
You were always my favorite teacher. I haven't attended a single class, but I have favorites.
Oh.
Queenie, where do you normally hang out?
The rooftop.
Is that where you're going?
We are going back up to the rooftops.
Okay. While you guys are heading up there, I'm going to switch back over to James and Blandish. What are you guys doing?
I mean, we found have we found Magic Mike here? What were we doing? We were heading
No, we were going to go
find...
to the administration office and see if we could find someone who knows where Magic Mike is.
And we're there.
Okay. You guys are there. You're at the administration office. On young, looks like a teacher's aide is working the front desk.
Oh, hello. What is your name?
James?
Ooh,
Wow.
He's a celebrity.
Wow. Hi. You're kind of like the role model. What can I do for you? Whoa.
This is a new experience for me. I appreciate this
What?
very much.
Stop it. It's not new.
No, I'm looking for Professor Magic Miracle Mike. Have you seen him lately? Do you know where he is?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Well,
You know, the tapestry man. He's grouchy and old.
well,
He used to be a
but
no-clothes model.
I remember the posters. But he disappeared.
What?
There hasn't been a Magic Mike here for 200 years. Today's the anniversary. Wasn't he working here? Not 1 year ago today?
At night, just like this.
Yeah, he used to work here, but he went into time and never came back.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang, that's not good. James, quick sidebar.
Yes. What? Blandish, what?
I think Mike's gonna die. Right now. I think
Well-
Martha's gonna kill him. He didn't come back from time.
Well, I kind of doubt that. I mean, that would really. Oh no!
Oh no.
I hope
You
they're
think he found
following.
himself?
I hope they're following the rules of time travel.
James,
Could be very
do they
bad.
know the rules of time travel? Maybe we gotta go back and find these other people before the timeline blows up. And wait a second. Here's an interesting conspiracy theory. Who the heck was that Ponyo? He was like, I was talking to her this morning, Mike, give me the book. But there's been no Mike this morning. Was that Al Ponyo, who's also coming to the future? That was evil Ponyo. There was no Mike for him to have talked to this morning. He knows we gotta find that Ponyo.
We have to go right now.
Let's find that
Do you know where
Ponyo.
Professor Ponyo is?
Who?
Oh, dang!
Yeah.
That's why did you scream? Oh dang!
I gotta run. This is a evil Ponyo, fake Ponyo. No Mike, no Ponyo. We gotta go.
No, really, I'm serious. Professor Ponyo, have you seen them?
He goes and like looks on his computer. Professor Ponyo used to work here. Oh wait, yeah, I know that guy. He's not professor though. He's like higher up in admin.
Oh,
Where's his office?
yeah.
Chancellor Ponyo.
Whoa.
It's on the
Grand
third floor.
Imperator Ponyo.
The weaving wing.
Oh, really?
Quick, James, to the weaving
Okay.
wing.
Yes, let's go.
Okay.
I pull out my
Thank
skateboard.
you. Thanks for saying nice things about me.
Well, wait. Can I have a slide a slip of paper across the desk? You know, a signature, an autograph. You like rewrote the rules of time travel.
She wants your number, James.
Wait,
This is James's first time being asked for
I don't think I should this time, but ask me again next time you see me.
well, you're graduating.
Me to have all the time in the world to send you flowers. Now let's go. Come on, James.
We'll talk again.
Okay.
Blandish grabs James by the arm and starts walking out of the room.
As you guys are leaving, you see James in the hallway.
Wait, what was your name?
There's another James?
This James gives you a thumbs up and says, "I've got the autograph," and walks past you.
Ooh. Future James.
fire. Oh, wow.
You walk with a lot more confidence. And what have you done with your hair? Looks good.
Are we going to get to Evil Ponyo's evil office?
Hey, yes, sorry, I'll fast travel you. Actually, no, I'm going to go back to the other one. They're
James.
climbing up on the roof.
They're about to destroy time.
PG,
No.
yourself is sitting there doing something against the rules. What are they doing?
They are, so future self is sprawled out over the room where all the dye vats are, and her and Martha have little beer bottles with strings tied around them, and they're trying to like lower them into the dye vat so they can kind of like siphon off some of the dye and, you know, sneak it away without having to, I don't know, fill out dumb requisition forms.
So Martha can't be there because she's in jail.
On trial.
She's still on trial. But you could be teaching someone else to be mischievous if you want so.
It could be future Gartha. We don't know what's going on with future Gartha.
Or she could just be there by herself also. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. She looks up at you, all shocked. What do you say?
Hey, future Queen D, this is past Queen D. I know you guys got this castle running, but we're looking for the class thingamabobber. Do you know where it is?
I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention.
Why are we so bad at this?
I don't know. Wow. Good to see you again, Magic Mike.
You're just disappointing now and disappointing in the future.
Okay. Reeling up die.
Can we grab some of that, actually? You got any extra?
Oh, yeah. Just hands over, like, you know, like there's the old milk bottles. She's got like a whole case of those milk bottles of different dye colors and passes it over to you.
Awesome. I tuck it in. I've got like a whole like little like polo strap of like little vials.
Yes. Okay, that's definitely not going to hurt time.
All right, well, I'm tapped out of ideas.
What if we go and see me? That's where I really, you know, all of this not seeing me part, it's very frustrating. If I could put on my mustache like this, I'll never know it's me.
Where did you get that fake mustache from?
I just had it in with my hand. It's just a finger. You can't really tell, but see when I do this, it's a mustache, and then look, it's unrecognizable. But it's just my finger.
Who are you?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I see what you did.
Yeah.
All right, Queen D, come on, think. You must have remembered. Do you remember when you saved the castle? You were the hero. You must remember what you guys did with the class.
I think I remember that James found it.
James, of course. It's always, of course it was James. Do you remember where he found it?
I remember that we were separated, and then when we came together, he had it.
We
Do you
can work
remember
with
what-
that.
Okay. We're
Well,
separated.
maybe if you go find him, then you'll have it.
Okay.
We like
Also,
that.
and she'll just pass over some hair. That'll come in handy.
Let me take it and put it in another little vial in my little strappy thing.
Okay. Cool.
All right, awesome. Good work. Carry on, future Queen D.
Later.
All right, time to
So-
go find James again.
We have to go find him. I guess we had to go find him. Where would he be?
You guys, as you're climbing back down, James is standing at the bottom of the ladder waiting for you.
But which one?
Oh, that was so easy.
You're gonna want to go to the weaving.
Does he have the cool hair?
Third floor. Oh yeah, he has cool hair. This is a stylish James wearing a tux,
Ooh.
It's probably Ponyo.
just all dressed up.
Hey, James, how's it going? Looking pretty good. This must be future James.
Ah.
Should we ask
Yeah.
him about the glass?
We should.
I already told you where to go.
What?
West Weaving Wing, third floor, Professor or Ponyo's office. That's where you're gonna want to be.
Well, we can get the book back if it's Ponyo's office. We can at least do that.
Okay, let's go. No, turn around, look back. Cool hair.
Thank you, cool James.
Thanks.
All right, so we'll run off to the weaving wing.
Hey, we're gonna time travel back on over to Blandish and James, who are already there, knocking on the door of Ponyo's office.
Yes,
No
We're in
answer.
the West Wing. Yes. We knock on the door. Is there anybody in there? Can we see?
Can't see, but from underneath the door squeezes one of your mice,
Yes.
and it's pulling a key.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Let's open this door.
Yeah, you guys are
Very
that key
quietly.
is absolutely for opening this door. It's opens smoothly to reveal an empty office.
Oh, okay. Does
It
it?
has
I
stuff
mean,
there, but there's no people there.
yeah. If the mouse has been in there, that means Ponyo's been in here. It's not like it's been abandoned for 2,000 years. So, should we look around for like? Oh, I'll do this in character. Should we look around for some kind of incriminating evidence? This guy's clearly a creep.
I
Maybe
think
the
we
book's
should
in
look for
here.
the glass. It's probably here.
All right, let's look for the glass. Can we search around, try and find this secret
I
pane of
see an
glass?
empty frame. It has a picture, but no glass, and it's resting up against the wall, like it's been removed.
Dang!
So Ponyo's already taken the glass somewhere and the book.
Okay. Yeah, the book. Can we find the book in here?
Where would he
as well?
go? He would go back to the loom. I bet he would go to the loom
Okay, to the loom.
and to the portal.
Let's do it. Let's go.
You guys are running down the hall, and you guys run.
Oh,
Round
just
the-
as we. Oh, good.
Go
Never
ahead.
mind. I was going to say
You
we leave a note, but I think we'll
Nope,
clash
you guys
next. It's all
slam
fine.
into each other.
Oh.
Well, how was future me? My typically helpful and handsome self?
You've been dead for eternity, Mike.
What? Oh my
You've
God!
been struck from time.
What are you talking? No, that doesn't make sense.
You do
You're
not
delusional.
remember will
You're
never have
raving.
existed.
You're speaking
But
nonsense.
maybe not. If we could stop Ponyo, he's got the glass and the book now, and he's
No.
not even the same Ponyo.
But this is
Yes!
that's how time travel works. I don't totally understand if it's possible to stop. If this is the future,
Uh-huh.
No,
can you change the future?
Yes.
this isn't the future Ponyo. This is past Ponyo from the past in the future, like us, and he's evil. It's
Maybe.
pre-Ponyo, post-Ponyo,
That part
Ponyo,
is
but we gotta go get him.
No, that's debatable.
No, it's 100% true,
I
James.
knew there was
No.
something wrong with Ponyo.
But let's go. We gotta go to the portal and to the loom.
This is terrible. You've just told me I'm about to die. I don't want to run around for going to a loom. Like I need to.
Well, what
I
if
need to-
stopping here is what causes you to die? We gotta
well,
go
what if
forward.
going is what causes me to die?
You can't double think. That's not a phrase. You
Decision
can't
and decision,
second-guess yourself.
Professor. We gotta go.
I need to spend time just appreciating the moments, the small things, looking at my tapestries.
No, you have to spend time saving the world.
Once again.
Get that tapestry ready for a fight.
Come on, Professor, you have to help us one last time before you disappear forever.
We may
You're
still
going
need to wrap someone
There's
up
a
in one of your
100%
tapestries.
chance. There's a 100% chance you will die tonight. Now let's go.
And spend my last moments with you?
Oh, how lucky.
You've got no one else.
Oh, it's
Nobody loves you.
Oh my god.
Can I have your tapestries?
So terrible.
I
Ugh.
would like one tapestry too when you pass. Can I pick?
Yes, you can pick.
Thank
This
you.
is so dark. We had dark humor on our board, so it's appropriate, but
Yeah,
damn.
we did. Oof.
It's horrible.
Where are you guys going?
We gotta run to the loom.
Hey,
Let's go.
you guys race to the loom, and you see the portal opening, and Pomnio standing before it. He
On a
looks
scale
like-
of 1 to 10, how evil does Ponyo look right now?
Oh, 11.
Oh.
His coat, the lapels of coat are turned up. He looks back over at you as he closes the book, and he has to make a choice between reaching down and grabbing the glass on the ground or just jumping now. What is your guys' reaction?
Tackle
You guys are running
him.
into the room.
But,
James shouts that, and he just jumps into the portal, leaving the glass behind.
What?
Okay.
He has the book.
Is the portal closing, or can we jump in after?
The portal is closing.
Do we have time to jump in?
Do you want to try and jump in on a closing portal?
No.
It's kind of like you want
Yes.
to jump. You want to get out of an elevator that's broken. It's gonna cut you in half. Is it not gonna
Yes.
cut you in half?
Mike said yes. Mike's jumping in that portal.
Mike, are you jumping in the portal?
We're going for the portal.
Mike jumps in the portal. Okay, I need dice.
What?
This is my one chance to save myself.
What if it goes
Maybe.
Okay, the portal closes after Mike.
Professor! You're the only professor whose class I didn't really attend.
I hadn't learned to hate you yet.
Mike, you disappeared.
But my last words like drift through the portal. I've never liked any of you.
I thought he was going to leave us one of his tapestries.
She took all of his tapestries.
Oh no.
Wow.
I like
Well,
that
let's
that's your
grab
immediate
the glass
concern.
and let's go to the big loom and see if it says anything about where
Yeah. Can we try and
Anya was going.
interpret the weaving on the loom? The weave on a loom? The looming on the loom?
The looming.
To see if there's any indication of where Ponyo went?
So you guys go over to the loom. It's a little more high tech than it was before.
Ooh.
The computer integration is stronger. And as you guys are looking at the fabric, you can tell like that he weaved a pattern, a memory of what looks to be like an ancient temple, but you don't know exactly what time period it was. You don't.
Well, that's the distant past in some kind of Greek temple. I'm pretty sure that's where the last bit of the mirror is.
We didn't know what time we were supposed to go to then anyway. How do any of us have a connection to that? We have to try.
PG, roll me a spirit check.
Wait,
Oh, go ahead, James. What are you talking about?
we have to go home first.
I think we do.
Do
We can't time travel from here.
Oh. What would happen?
That breaks.
It would be bad.
Wait, no. It would be very boring, Martha. Very
Oh,
unchaotic and completely normal and boring. So you definitely
don't
don't
think
want to
that-
do it.
Blandish, I don't think that's necessarily accurate.
James.
I mean, if it's,
I'm worried about Professor Mike and what happened to him. Should we
well, he
Oh yes.
took the tapestries,
Devastated.
So
But
you
that temple was we were supposed to be going somewhere like to an ancient Greek temple, I think. And so We just need to go home first, and then we could go there.
If we return home, we can gather ourselves and prepare to journey back to the past, and we'll find, hopefully, Ponyo and Magic Mike there.
I should replenish my sock.
We need sock replenishment, Queen D.
Wait, what sock?
Actually, yes.
I won't tell you, James.
James, I think I think Martha left a sock here.
Yeah, we can't trust him.
Who did you leave your sock with?
Oh, the person who has a crush on me. I don't remember their name. That would be
We're
silly.
definitely not taking any, dyes or potions or hairs.
No.
It's not Tilly, but it's something like that. I can't remember either.
Billy.
No, that's not it.
Oh no.
Millie?
Millie Bobby Brown. That's who it was.
You got it.
Okay, so, we have a clue. We know where we're supposed to go in the past, so we needed to go back home first. We'll reunite. We can put the glass in the frame.
Yeah, but we need to get that sock.
It's fine. It's in my pocket. I'm blatantly lying.
Show it to us.
And I'm going to take my shoe off with my sock, pull off that sock, and hand it to you. Here's my sock.
What about the other one?
I only ever wear one sock, right, Queen D?
Yeah, totally.
The only other person you can compare or who could validate this is now dead. Darn.
I mean, you can smell it. It smells like the one sock that she always wears.
Mm-hmm. Like foot and a little bit of garlic. You keep it between your toes. It's healthy.
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, everything checks out for me.
Let's go find Jilly.
Sock heist.
Okay, yeah. You know where Jilly's room is. You guys have lived in the dorm for a long time. You knock on her door?
Also,
yeah.
Jilly recognized Martha by scent. Clearly, that's Werewolf McMuppet.
I don't know. We need to hit $100 for Werewolf McMuffet to make an appearance.
If you want to make this confrontation a lot harder, everybody, donate now.
All right. Yeah, you guys knock on the door, and it opens, and it is like just the inside of a mad person's research brain. There's papers up on the wall. There's red thread connecting to every paper and picture and location. And up on the wall is Save Martha, Free Martha.
It's beautiful.
Jilly?
Hey! She swivels on her chair and removes her glasses. I was just updating my blog about how I met Gartha. Hey, Gartha!
Hello.
What's up?
Just a little thing, really. It's not a big deal. Except it kind of is a really big deal. We need Gartha's sock back, Jilly.
James doesn't believe in gifts.
I can't give it to you.
But look at her foot. Why? Why can't you give it to us?
Well, because why do you need it?
Her foot is very cold. Look at it.
I'll take my shoe off and show you my foot.
Well, they already started unraveling it.
That's okay.
Is it?
Yes. Because Gartha is almost as good of a knitter as Martha is.
Well, because I was going to use it for an experiment to prove the innocence of Martha. So I need this.
What kind of experiment?
It's none of your business, James. Just go to your graduation. You don't have to get involved in this.
Snappy?
I mean, Martha is my friend too. I could help you prove her
Since
innocence.
when have you liked Martha?
No, Jilly. James has always liked Martha. In fact, he wrote a song about it just this morning. Take it away, James.
If you could sing me a song right now about Martha, I will give you what remains of the stock.
I would love to hear it as well.
Sorry.
We all would.
If I remember correctly, it was in 6/8 time in the key of E. I'll count you in.
Five,
1, 2,
six,
3, 4,
seven,
5,
eight.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anytime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't believe you even have a song.
Martha is great. Martha is mad. But one thing Martha isn't is my dad.
That's true.
I don't know why you didn't use the word bad. That would have been like strengthening the tie between how innocent she is.
I didn't say it was a good song.
I
That's
would
true.
rate it like a 2 out of 10.
I'm not really a musician, but I felt passionate about this, I guess. Somehow.
All right, well, I guess you really have changed. And she pulls open the drawer of her desk, and there's a miniature loom where it is like the sock is being unraveled on one side, and the thread of this is like being weaved into what looks like a new makeshift spell.
Can I tell what it is?
Cool.
This is
Or what it's meant
this
to be?
is- Like, this isn't okay magic. Like, everything's supposed to follow specific steps and procedures, and she's toying with things that aren't necessarily within the rules.
Oh.
I
Oh.
love it.
Jilly. You know what you're doing here? What this... Did
These
you...
dark
Yeah, well, you
magics.
see now, James,
How
so
do you-
I guess everybody changes.
What happened with these two?
You know, I think there might be a better way to help Martha than doing this.
Yeah, like
Maybe.
collect evidence or something.
You've refused to help with Martha at every turn. You think that she broke the law, so she deserves to be punished.
I've never broken... Martha's never broken anything.
Garth
Except for
knows.
hearts, eh, Martha?
Ah.
Just take
I
it
mean,
and
Gartha?
go.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take it.
Okay. You can detangle it from the loom and start heading back to the portal.
But
When
that's
you
not
guys-
how we get back to our time, right?
Oh, that's
Isn't it?
true. You guys can do it here if you want.
Well,
In
we
front
need to
of-
we need to get away from Jilly.
Sure. Where do you guys go?
Well, we got that mirror, right? We've got the mirror now.
You've got the
We're
glass.
gonna go
You
back
picked
to
up
the
glass.
the empty Magic Mike office.
That's where I was gonna go.
Ah.
Cool James is standing in there.
Oh, hey,
Uh,
cool.
You know what I hear?
Hi.
You almost
I hear
left
that- I
behind
hear
a
that-
mouse.
I
Oh.
hear that ladies love Cool James.
Oh, so you left a mouse.
That's
with
what
your
LL
mom.
Cool J stands for, by the way.
Oh,
In case
oh.
we're all wondering.
We were.
He's just straight-faced holding out the little mouse that you had given to James's mom.
That's good because I was prepared for when we jump through a portal to point out that I left a mouse on James's mum. I'm glad that's been resolved. Thanks for the mouse, LL Cool J.
I don't understand that reference.
You're not cool
Unless
enough.
you would understand that reference, James. Beat
I
up your act, James.
okay.
If you stand for nothing, you will fall for anything.
Ooh.
Ooh, who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Okay.
No, don't take that from future James. James, stand up for yourself. Punch this James.
Do it.
Do it.
That doesn't sound like something I would do at all.
That's why you should do it.
Martha, I'm really proud of you. I thought that once you got here, you were immediately going to try and free yourself.
What? Why would I do that?
Well, because I'm assuming you're going away for a long time.
Oh, nonsense.
What is
I'm
that?
not worried. We're not worried.
These were the 2 new tokens that I've got from Wholesome Dad Gamer.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Ah. Let me
2
update
for
that.
Bill, 1 for Steven.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna need it.
Yeah. He'll walk out and leave you guys to your business unless anybody has a question for him.
What? How do we stop Ponyo?
I don't know. Well, I can't tell you that. You'll figure that out.
What's the essay question on the final exam?
Do study.
I'm not going to
Blandish.
answer that.
Yeah, study, Blandish. The answer is in your books.
All right. Well, have fun. Your
Yeah.
mother seems terrible.
Don't talk about her mother that way.
Yeah, that's not nice.
No, it's not nice at all.
Well, why don't you write a song about it?
Maybe I will. And he walks away saying, Mother's so nice. Mother's the greatest. Mother is not as bad as Blandish thinks.
Is that how he became cool? Is he suddenly picked up singing and playing guitar?
I don't think that's his strength, but maybe.
He had a Spider-Man 3 transformation. Or jazz and slicked back hair now.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you guys going?
We're going to go back.
Home.
I think we can do it here.
Hometown.
Right? We're going to get back to our time.
Mm-hmm.
So Blandish produces this broken clock.
It's moved by 5 minutes.
Oh no. Is that because we're back in the normal time for 5 minutes? I don't know. Maybe this is more terrible than I think. Blandish pulls out the broken clock and goes, and here it is, exactly 12:04 and not 5 minutes late. Oh, wait a minute. We need to use this to get back to our time. Everybody focus on the clock and the time that we were from.
Okay.
And I put it in the middle and I draw an evil pentagram around it.
Ooh.
Oh!
Guiltily finger these like illegal dyes and potions that I pocketed.
Probably your fingertips in a bunch of different colors.
And now we return to our time, taking nothing with us and leaving nothing here.
Oof. Yeah, when you guys start to change, start to like slip back through time, there is some odd, terrible distortion that sounds just like grating, like forks on a plate in your ears as you guys shift painfully, uncomfortably, and then land back in your normal time.
James, was that you? What was that sound?
Something's wrong.
What did you do, James?
Is this the chaos we wanted?
I'm very scared
Did we
about who
want
the rest of that
chaos?
we is.
That doesn't sound right.
Well, I mean, me and my knitting needles, of course.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Ponyo's nowhere to be seen.
Oh yeah, motherfucking Ponyo. Oh, excuse me.
It's okay, we're a mature stream.
Okay, good. I'm so sorry to the children if they were listening.
Children,
Ponyo.
stop
Yeah.
listening.
Go to bed, children.
Ponyo.
Well, because he went. Oh, the this time Ponyo.
Is the frame
I
still
think-
here?
I think that was the this time Ponyo.
Yeah.
The frame
There
is still here.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Should we try to combine them? Do they have to go together, or we'll just keep them together?
You know that you have to get the silver that lines the back of the frame before the glass will reflect anything.
Okay.
Well, we got to go silver hunting in the past.
Yay!
And maybe we'll find Ponyo there. And maybe we'll find there as well.
I think we should hide the frame and the glass somewhere here.
That's fair, so no one else comes back into the current time and steals it from us. That's a very good plan.
Where would you guys like to steal it or store it?
I feel like Queen Deer would probably know some good quality places to hoard illegal goods.
Ooh, you want to make up a location to hoard some illegal goods and also tell us what else is in there?
Okay, I guess we would go back up to the rooftops probably.
Okay, cool. James, do you up on the roof?
What? Ask yourself, James. What would cool James do?
I don't think that's right. Maybe we should take them with us.
They're
I'm
rather
not gonna be responsible for carrying. Okay, what happened in not taking things into the past?
Yeah.
Well, we're just going to keep them with us, so I think it's okay.
I suppose.
According to the rules of time travel, as long as you return it to its rightful place, then it's going to be okay.
I mean, that is who's going to carry them? How heavy are the frame and glass?
They're an average heaviness for frame and glass, so maybe the glass is 5 pounds and the frame is 10. But it's awkward,
And
right? Are you going to run around with a pane of glass without breaking it?
Right.
Here, what we'll do is, James, you take one end of the pane of glass, and I'll take the other, and we'll just cross the road over and over again, and everything should be fine.
There's Three Stooges written all over it.
I'll put the pane of glass on one shoulder, and then I'll routinely just turn 90 degrees and hope that no one's behind or in front of me. We'll be fine.
I see no flaws with this plan.
Well, it is true. If we take him to the past, we can avoid someone stealing, because the clock moved forward. Things might be happening in our present while we're away, right? Like there could be some issues there. So maybe there is a chance that someone's gonna mess with stuff.
Would I do that?
Yes.
No.
So much yes.
What?
Does anybody have any powers? Any magical bags of holding, perhaps?
Well, I mean, I could always knit a cover over it. Keep the glass safe.
I'm sure we could find ways to keep it safe in the past. The question is whether we have somewhere cool to hide it in the present. And we may. If Queen Bee has cool, safe things, we can hide it somewhere.
Of course, she's got like a hidey hole up on the rooftop somewhere.
It's probably where you're going to drop off your supplies.
A suggestion for you?
Yeah?
You could always use your voodoo doll to influence someone to protect the artifacts while they're here.
Ooh.
I really respect that one. Who do we hate that's in this time?
Jilly!
Jilly!
Oh! Jilly it is.
Should we send it with her? Should we? I can't just send her up to the rooftop to guard it. Should we just keep it with her?
We can't send her to the rooftop to guard it?
I don't know. She's not very good at like resisting people demanding that she hand over things. I don't know if we want to leave it with her.
Jilly won't go up onto the roof, I don't think.
Could we hide it in Magic Mike's office?
Oh, I like that idea.
I'm sure there's somewhere to hide it.
Okay. You guys.
We could do the classic, the way we found it, right? We could pretend it's a pic. We could put a tapestry in the frame and put the glass over the front of it. Now it's a framed tapestry.
Well, just
sitting in his office. Who's going to know? Hide it in plain sight and hope they don't have a magic sniffing cat.
Okay, you guys go. I'm going to side message Steven something.
Dear Stephen,
Yes,
These players are
Steven.
quite bad at Arium,
How are
aren't they?
you? Yeah.
I am going to take a 2-minute break. I'll be right back.
Hey,
Yeah. I mean, if we want, we can do like a general 2-minute break for everybody.
sure, let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. See you in 2 minutes, everybody.
BRB.
Exactly.
We are back.
Hey, we're back. Yeah. So you guys said that you were going to head to the professor's office. Were you guys going to get Jilly or no?
Oh.
That's on Queen
I
D.
think we could.
I think we can hide it. Should we be on the safe side? Or is it a risk of even having her be involved?
In the end,
Well,
you
she
haven't
doesn't
been
have
able-
to know about the frame or anything. We could
Yeah.
just tell her to not let anybody into the office.
Yeah.
You haven't used your voodoo enough, so let's take any opportunity we can get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. We were forming soldiers.
Perfect.
Cool.
Okay.
So you guys are not involving Jilly, and you guys are going straight to the office.
Yep.
Okay. When you guys open the door to the office, it looks exactly the same as when you left it. And as you guys file in, where would you like to hide this?
I reckon plain sight. I reckon take a tapestry that vaguely fits the frame, stick it in,
Uh-huh.
put the glass over the top, and hang it on a wall.
I like that.
I love it. You guys are nailing a nail right into the wall, and you hear a weird static buzzing from behind you.
Is that it?
I'm ghost.
Someone's nailing into your office wall.
My God, it's terrible. It's painful and desecrating. Ugh.
Behind you guys is vague. You can almost see him, but it's just more of like a ripple in the air. Is Miracle Magic Mike.
Professor! What happened to you?
I'm trapped in the space-time.
I can see based on your Zoom background.
This was foreshadowing the whole time.
Professor, what happened when you jumped through the portal?
Did you find... Go ahead. I'm listening.
No idea. I'm being ripped apart in time. It's terrible, and you guys are just asking the stupidest questions once again.
I mean, you could tell us more about you
horrible.
being ripped
apart. What are you? Why are you lingering here?
We needed to hide the mirror so no one steals it, but we're off to the past to find you and Ponyo and Silver.
Look at, and he sort of like gestures to a part, or he tries to concentrate. I should say, is that word? Concentrate his ripped apart energy in one particular part of a tapestry.
Ooh, what is it? What tapestry? Can we follow this ectoplasmic goo that's been put onto a piece of tapestry?
Yes, so his hands wave over it, and he can't quite touch it, but it looks like the tapestry is folded over. Is someone gonna open it up for him?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw that guy. He's stuck.
Gosh.
We don't have to listen to him anymore.
Pulling it out and like flip it down on the floor very forcefully.
Go ahead and describe it.
Well, I'll defer to you on this because I'm actually, I'm not totally.
Okay. So this is a tapestry. It looks very similar to the location that was in the book, and there is a figure standing in the tapestry holding onto a familiar tome with a symbol on the front of it. And there is a date on this tapestry.
There's what else on the tapestry?
There's a date.
Ooh, what's the date?
I am not going to pull a date out, but it's from the far past.
January 12th, 482 BC.
But the month is wrong because so long ago
BCE.
they didn't use the same calendar that we use now.
Oh.
The first day of spring.
It's the 90th day
BC.
of spring in Greece of old years past.
Greece time.
Greece time.
Yeah.
The 1950s. Well, now we have a place to go.
Yeah.
Or a time to go.
We have a time to go.
Yeah.
Well, the time to go is now. Let's go.
I didn't get a sock. Let me run and go get my other sock.
There's no time for socks, Martha.
Can I borrow one of Magic Mike's socks?
Mike, do you have your sock in your
Over
office?
there on the other side?
He's not going to be using it, so that's probably okay.
I mean, it's true. He only has
He's
ghost
right
feet
here.
now.
You could ask him.
Excuse
No.
me, Professor. Excuse me. I know you're being ripped apart, but can I?
Yes.
Can I borrow a
What?
sock?
Which one of you is that Martha or Gartha?
I'm so sorry for anybody whose first stream this is.
I think there's definitely somebody in chat, and like they kept being like, "Yeah, I'm so confused, but I'm here for it."
Who's Arthur again?
It's Martha.
Fine.
Thank you. You won't get it back. Okay.
Okay.
Do you want us to bring you anything?
Bring me more tapestries.
All right.
And maybe free me from this misery of misery.
Okay, we'll try that.
Can I put you in one of my voodoo dolls, Professor?
Ooh. Do it.
I don't know. Well, yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, go for it. I don't know how it works.
I got these vials from the future.
Anything that can free me from this agony, this consistent feeling of being torn apart by time.
Oh, it'll probably feel much the same way in the doll, but at least you can come with us that way.
Well, then I really don't care either way.
All right, well, we need to go.
We do.
We need to go back to the past.
Okay, but can I put him in a little
Do you know
bowl?
anything we could do to save you, Professor?
Stop Ponyo. That's all, That's all I can. Yeah. I mean, not even to save me, just because he's a jerk. And he was a terrible teacher, too. He was a terrible teacher.
Sounds fair to me.
Yeah.
All right, I am taking Professor Magic Miracle Mike with us. Can I do that?
You can certainly try. I think this is going to be a spirit check, and it's going to be very difficult because I don't know if time's going to want to let him go.
Ooh. He's so much
Are
more
you
miserable,
stronger
too.
than time?
Time is a fickle thing.
Okay.
You got some points to use if you want to make this a thing, too.
You do have points to use.
Oh.
I'm so here for you.
I have 3 tokens. Should I just use all? I'm just going to use them.
Okay. Should I read again what the tokens can do?
Please. Mostly for myself. I don't know about everybody else.
A reminder. Okay. You can spend 1 to roll an additional dice for your test. This can be before or after the initial roll. So, spend 2, succeed and narrate how. Spend 3, which we can all have to agree to do an optional rule where we do a storm, and we can go to Trello real quick and spend 2 minutes coming up with stuff that can help the character.
Oh, I'll just do.
It generally takes the form of a goodie that somebody can keep.
So can I just spend 2 to narrate how it works?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll spend 2. I'll just take them off, so I'll have 1 left, I guess.
Oh man, but you could have had a goodie of a ghost that follows you around everywhere in time. That would have been pretty cool.
Crotchety.
Yeah. Complains.
It's better. Do you want a ghost that just says, "You're so good"?
I feel like you probably want an area.
Get a better coach. Get a better
Be
coach.
boring.
I was kind of thinking that's what this little voodoo doll. It would just be Miracle Magic Mike, but in voodoo doll form, and it'll still be like talking to us and maybe occasional grumbling.
That's what
I
I'm
would
about.
love to do a storm at some point on stream, but I wouldn't mind saving it for when we first arrive in the past. See if we just have something good that we have on hand.
Yes.
Might be a fun time to do it, and I've got 4 of these babies.
Ooh,
Yeah.
spend them. Next time's
Sorry,
our
that's
last stream, so we gotta spend them up.
Yeah,
If I spend 2, does that guarantee that it works?
Yep, you can spend 2 to make sure that it works, but yeah.
And then, so what's the difference with spending 2 and 3 then?
I say that with spending 2, you successfully put him into your doll, but I'm gonna have a little bit more control over what he can do in doll form. I'll make you make more checks, probably.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Okay. I'm going to spend 2 tokens to do that. And I guess what I will do is, can I pull out those vials that I got from the future, the little magic dyes, and kind of try to use that, you guys, look what I got from future me.
I'm excited to use those.
Direct from the source.
Could I have
You got those from the future?
No.
What?
Ugh.
What?
Yes, that's the one that's guaranteed to work.
Yeah.
So I dip the voodoo dolls and I do the thing and I summon his spirit into it.
What is the thing? You see this so casually. I don't know. Martha's never seen you do
Yeah,
voodoo
you
magic.
just do the thing,
Do the
What does
voodoo
it look
thing.
like?
Yeah.
What does this look like? Do you want me to narrate it? Do you want to do it?
Well, so in my mind, she's got these blanks that are voodoo dolls that she's already knitted, and she needs something personalized from him. So maybe it'll be a piece of his tapestries or something that he's always carrying around. We are in his office. And then I will go ahead and just, so we need to customize with something personal. And I guess she's going to add the extra die, which is going to give it a little extra oomph since she is actually animating a disembodied spirit. So I'm going to grab the tapestries, and what I'll do is I will unravel a bunch of his tapestries and stuff them into the voodoo dolls. And then I will upend the entire vial of dyes all over it.
Oh, man. Okay. Do you know what the dyes even do?
I have no idea.
Okay, that gives me some room for chaos. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
All right.
No, Queen D famously hates chaos.
Famously. All right. You are
This
pulled.
looks bad. This looks so bad, you guys.
Awesome. Professor's going to get to go with us everywhere.
Yeah.
All right.
Support
So,
What could go wrong?
Mike, you have this weird, terrible suctioning feeling as your body was still present, trapped in that portal between the doors of the portal and then the portal door that he had shut. So you were in that tapestry room. It's kind of out across time. And so your body falls to the ground as you are pulled from your body and pushed into this doll.
And he hacks the hacking sound. Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm just like,
My emphysema's gone, and my lumbago. This is incredible. I've never felt so good.
You feel literally stuffed with knowledge.
Oh my god!
Professor!
I've become one with my tapestries. This is
Can you
unbelievable.
hear me, Professor? You're
Queen,
welcome.
wow, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. I
Even
can't
if it's-
thank you enough.
It doesn't hurt.
I'm finally free of all that pain. My gosh. Wow.
And you're so cute.
You get
And
to
I'm
go
so
everywhere.
cute.
You get to go everywhere with us now, Professor.
Wow. I really can't wait to go on this adventure with you guys, my close, wonderful friends.
Queen D, I think you trapped somebody else's spirit.
I'm a different
This
spirit.
is this is unbelievable. No, I feel as young. I feel like back from my no clothes model days. I've never felt so filled with vigor.
I'm surprised you're not. The doll's not wearing clothes. This is
That's it. That must have been part of the secret, was having no clothes.
This is incredible. All right. So, let's go. Can I fast forward you guys because we're reaching close to the end of our time?
Yep.
You guys,
Absolutely.
you guys know also that he is like, I've like put him like on my shoulder and shoved like these little needles through it. It like Groot, like little baby Groot. He's just like sitting on my shoulder.
okay.
I make googly eyes at him.
Happy
a
to
lot.
be here. Hey.
Does your facial expressions actually change with the doll? Or do
Oh,
they
yeah.
just like, are they completely flat? And it's just only inflection.
Through expending will, he can like raise an eyebrow, right? Like just
Okay.
like your life forwards. Yeah.
You have to use a creation token if you want to raise an eyebrow.
Exactly. For eyebrow for a dead gesticulate. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, you guys head over to the loom. You are able to
Weave it up.
wave it up to see. Let's go ahead and roll our spirit checks. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Go, Blandish.
What's my spirit? I've got it open in another window, but I pressed the wrong button and it's disappeared.
Your spirit is 3.
3. Oh man, I wish I had higher spirit. Here I go. I got a 6 and a 2 and a 3.
Okay, 1 success. Who wants to go next?
Oh my god, how many dice do I roll in this again? It's been a while.
Oh my gosh, how cute would it
100.
be if good old doll Mike got to loom?
Oh, I love that.
I'm in.
Are you?
You're in. He's like, I'm doing it. So
I
you
think you
hop
got
off,
5,
you hop
Martha.
off Queen D's
Yeah,
shoulder,
thank you.
and you go and you start Oh, sorry, Martha, you're going right now. I'll have.
Oh, no, you're good. I was mostly a question. Martha is happy to stand back and watch this tiny little voodoo doll do something. We are.
It probably takes an agonizingly long time, but it's
Yeah.
adorable.
Yeah.
Well, so you can do it probably while I painfully walk over there.
I think Blandish might have gone ahead, so go ahead.
Yeah.
Blandish got 1 success. Does anyone else want to go while this little man's walking along?
I got no successes.
No successes.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Wow,
I have a
awful.
2, a 3, and a 4.
Okay, no successes.
I need double ones for something good,
For
right?
a complication.
For complication, something bad.
Is that
okay.
right? Is that right, Will?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
I only got one, so we okay.
Okay.
But one success? I was
Okay.
rolling 5 dice.
So
All right, bring us home.
No modifiers, right?
All right.
Yeah, that's
Spirit, unless you vocalize something.
Oh my God, 3 successes.
Yes!
Yeah.
This is what I was hoping for.
I knew it would come in handy.
Yeah, you have a very precious memory attached to this time. Do you want to tell us about it?
Oh
Maybe it's
yes.
the time where you had a body?
This was back when I had a body, and it was the first tapestry I ever received. It was from my great mentor, Miracle Millie, and she had this incredible tapestry collection, and it was back in the ancient past, and we were having such incredible times, and this is where so much of my love and respect for the great adventures of the Loominaries began.
Yes. I feel like ancient Greece is a great place for you to probably have practiced your no-clothes modeling.
That's exactly it. This was where I got into it, where I first began and that's where I met my mentor, who was, she would, weave me in her tapestries, to sell the various clothes to the people. So, that's, yeah.
This is beautiful. Okay. You guys walk over to the portal and, yeah, put the memory up against the scanner because you guys don't have the exact one, and the portal starts to glitter and spritz, and then a tapestry rolls out. What does it look like into the portal?
It's a tapestry covered in different tapestries.
Ooh!
It's a tapestry that's just a series of, it's like infinite recursion tapestries.
Dizzying, honestly.
Yeah.
And
a
you guys,
fractal of tapestries.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I have such a powerful image from that. That's amazing. You guys step in, and I think that's where we're going to end the stream for tonight.
Ah.
Good job.
awesome.
This one has been chaos filled.
I'm always
Yeah.
amazed by your ability to wrangle the chaos. Just, yeah.
In my home games, we call that cats.
Yep.
And we're trying to herd cats.
Herding cats. No.
Mhm. As always, I would like to end the stream with stars and wishes. So if we could do that. Last time, one of the wishes that I wrote down looks like Spider-Man porridge.
What?
I
I
don't.
think that would have been Spider-Man pointing. I wanted to have
Oh.
as we met ourselves
Oh,
and pointed at each other. And went, huh? Huh?
Kinda
Huh?
had
Huh?
that.
Like that. We sort of had that. We had some meeting
Okay.
itself.
okay. I was just looking at my notes. I was like, that doesn't look right. Okay,
Games, yeah.
We did have that. It was good.
great. I'm glad I accidentally covered that.
Mhm.
Will, do you want to start us off with stars and wishes? Let's do stars first, and we'll come back around to wishes.
Sure. Stars. So many fun things this time, I think. The going to the graduation, like not actually seeing it, but seeing, how everybody changed in the really near future was super fun, I thought. I really enjoyed particularly Jilly and particularly Jilly. Jilly was a lot of fun. But also like for Martha in particular, like I really enjoyed the way that you
sort of role played Martha in that near future time where, you know, it was kind of unexpected and kind of cool, right? That was, I enjoyed it a lot. I thought that was really cool. Yeah, I'll stop there. I'll give other people a chance to say stuff too. I won't take it all. Okay.
PG, do you want to go next?
Yes. I really liked seeing James's interaction with his mother. I thought that was hilarious.
Stand up straight. I am standing straight, Mom.
Stop stuttering. That was a highlight, and I'm so happy I finally got to make a voodoo doll. And what better than to make one of Professor so he can
and you've got some hair too.
He can stay with us in a spirit, literally.
Bill. Sorry, guys, our names are too close together.
I think I really liked the fact that we had. I liked the little hints of change. I liked that it started with, and the castle's flying. I was like, oh, I don't think that's getting past me. And also that Ponyo started with his like, oh, Mike, definitely. I was talking to you, and I'm the Ponyo from the future. And then we found out that there was no Mike in this time, like in this kind of period of time. So that couldn't have been Ponyo either. I like that those things were dropped in early. So that it was a bit of a, wait a minute, which is always a fun moment to be able to go back and think about stuff that's happened and figure it out. I think I really like that. That was sort of my favorite little moment was that first introduction because it had relevance later on. I also did like the James's mother. I thought it was a fun interaction.
She's probably still like, what is wrong with my watch? With the little mouse.
I've been keeping count in my head, and it doesn't match the 29 minutes. I've counted to 29 minutes already.
That was cool.
But yeah, no, it was good fun.
Mm-hmm. B, what about you?
I love that Martha is on trial. It was beautiful and so fitting because she's not okay. And everybody's just kind of like, it's fine. Like, we've got a mission. Let's do the thing. Like, we'll address that later on. And then finally, there's consequences for her. And I really enjoyed that.
Steven.
I loved the Bill and Will when Bill, both as like a human moment and a character moment, like made him come up with the song on the spot, and then the song was great. I thought it was really wonderful, and just a star of gratitude also to PG and Queen Bee for embodying me again and including me back into the adventure. It was great.
That's awesome. This was a really fun session. You guys just went nuts with it, and it was really cool. Wishes.
Starts for Queen Bee?
Oh, sorry. I thought we went over Queen Bee.
Did I miss that? I thought maybe I'm.
No, she did.
I did. Yeah. I said James and his mother.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
And
sorry.
Then, yeah.
All right. Let's do wishes. B.
Wish. I wish that I'm talking slow to vamp for a true wish. I guess I have a move that I haven't really been able to use, and it's my unstable divats. Mostly because I kind of forgot about them. So I want to wish that I can remember about them next session and find a way to unstabilize some more things.
Awesome. I have a really cool idea in mind for that, actually. So
perfect.
I haven't forgotten.
Thank you.
All right. Will.
I mean, I love where it's going. I'm glad we're having another session. I'm really looking forward to it. I think a true wish, huh? Well, I wish Mike could stick around more. Yeah. That would be nice. But life is what it is.
Terrible hand heart. Well, I cannot do a hand heart right now.
What did you do?
All the fingers go down.
It ended up.
Don't know. Never done a hand heart before.
That I think for the story, I don't know. I'm really interested to see kind of where it ends up, and I am definitely curious to know how James becomes cooler James. So that'd be interesting.
Right.
Okay. Writing that down. All right. Bill.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's all these stuff that needs to get resolved. Like, seeing what's up with Ponyo and who the people were who stitched that portal shut, and all those little things. But in terms of like a wish or something that I'd like to do, knowing we're going to ancient Greece, I would like to interact in some form with old pantheon stuff. Right? We're talking about like how the pantheons have evolved into now they're all knitting pantheons. In ancient Greek, it was still just like Zeus hanging out, right?
Yeah.
So that'd be fun to have a little bit of like, oh, it's Poseidon. Hello.
Yeah. That'd be
All
good.
the whales are under the water, hanging out with Poseidon.
Weird.
Like
It's a crazy time. But I think that'd be fun. I think like we've been dealing with pantheons, and like ancient Greek is such a known pantheon, so that'd be a bit of fun.
That'll be really cool. PG.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. I'd love to see like all these old gods as students, like we are, and maybe even a few of them from all the different pantheons of gods. So not just the Greek ones, but they've got the transfer students like Baba Yaga or different, gods from like all the different mythologies. And if there's, I know there's only one more session left, so I don't know how much detail, but like I just like the idea of seeing them all interacting, and they're all young, like
if Guan Yu could kill Baba Yaga, we'll be happy.
Maybe we'll have a board meeting of pantheons and just like tick 2 boxes right there.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, Steven. I know that there's a possibility you're not going to be here, but if you could have a wish, what would it be?
Well, if I'm not here, I wish you all have a wonderful time, and that it's a really fantastic conclusion. And if I am here, I wish the same, but I get to be a part of it too.
Is there anything that'd be like very satisfying for you to see?
Honestly, like I'm very happy with the way this. Right? How can I possibly wish after having been turned into a voodoo doll and getting to meet go to the past to meet my past mentor, or that's great. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Well, in that case, thanks to everyone who was watching and is still around. We appreciate having you guys, the audience, and chiming in chat. And I think we'll see you guys all next week. Oh, I guess I'll plug you guys one more time to be polite.
Oh, I was ready to not. Like, we're good. Yeah.
All right. B, where can people find you? Just super fast.
Okay, it's my quick one. Hello, my name is B Zelda. You can find me on Twitter as @B_Zelda. Add an extra underscore at the end if you want to follow me on Instagram and see pictures of my dog.
Sweet. Will, where can people find you?
Hi, I've been Will Munn, and you can find me on Twitter as WL Munn, or you can find me at adepticarus.com, or all things Adept Icarus, pretty much everywhere. And this has been a game I helped create called Arium, and you can late pledge for it on the website right now if you really want it.
Do it!
Yeah.
Steven, where can people find you?
Twitter.com, Steven Fishback.
Sweet. Bill, where can people find you?
Links to everything I do is at consumethismedia.com. That's Escape Room Podcasts, Murder Podcasts, and I'm on Twitch as well at playthisgame_live. So come and say hi.
PG, where can people find more of your beautiful face?
I am at PG everywhere, at PEIHGEE. And also, if you guys want to join for some games, join my Patreon. That is patreon.com/PG Plays, PEIHGEE PLAYS.
And my name is Emily. You can find me at Twitch. Not Twitch. Yeah, Twitch.
Twitch.
Level 1 Geek. Also, you can find me on Twitter at Anthrama Streams. And we will catch you all next week. Later.
Bye.